I'm so sorry. I didn't notice you were here. I was milking my cow doorstop. Guess what time it is? Brick and Barn Christmas show. Last show of the year, 2020. It's been a doozy. But we're going out with a bang, you guys. We're here to stay, and glad you are too. Guess where I'm in Gina and Jim section. When you go into the barn, you go in through the middle. My section. Shop. Take a left. There's Harold. Pass Harold. Love you, Harold. Come on in, and they're on the back left. So you're gonna do that, and that's where I am. And you know what's great? 2 weeks away for the show, and they're done. They're decorated, ready to go. So I figured, let's start early. Get your shopping list ready. Get out your pen and paper, and let's go. We're gonna move fast. Stay with me. Buckle up. Okay, here we go. You guys, this scale has been here for, it's one of those vintage, Toledo is the brand, general store scale. It's been here for a while. They did have it well over $100. It is now $98. They're clearing it out gold, Christmas gold. That's fun. Amazing, and a lot of age on that. So check that out. Someone came in last month and asked me if we had any of the typeset drawers. We do. Look right there. This one's $32. It's vintage typeset. Me being a writer, I love these. They used to put the letters in them for the printing presses, and then we pull it out and take the letters and create the newspaper. A lot of work went into that. But we have that one, and then we have them painted, hand painted with different colors, done by my husband. This is a pressed seat wood chair, $52. Coming on down, this just came in. And Gina asked me specifically to highlight this. This is the Syracuse China, made in the USA. You guys, she said she saw this one on eBay. This is the vintage sundown cowboy plate. She saw this one for close to 300, I think she said. She's got it for 48 bucks. But you can look that up on eBay, double check, because I could be wrong. But she said it's going for a lot of money there. By the way, I hope you didn't get my dirty fingernails in that shot. Let me tell you what's happening right now. It's called procrastination. I haven't started my booth. Well, I did, technically today. I went on a purging rampage, just clear it out and bring some new stuff in, and wasn't really getting anything done. So my dear friend was here, and I was like, well, we might as well get something done. Let's go film. So, hence, this. Look, I got holes in my shirt. Those are from moths. Not sure what's happening. No makeup, no jewelry, but shall I spin for you? There you go. Okay, come on over here, you guys. This is the 1950s vintage bus fare little token box. If you know anyone who rides a bus, drives a bus, is from that era, likes tokens, that's the gift for them. Only $145. Come on over here. Vintage fan. You guys, when it was really, really hot this summer, people were asking about the vintage fans. Get it now. $75. It does work, and it hangs on the wall. You do want it to hang on the wall, because when you put these bad boys on a shelf or a counter, you know what happens? They vibrate like, and they go right off the counter. That's what she said. Come on over here. We've got some really nice Christmas mugs, some fun things over here. Merry and Bright. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I love, speaking of Grinch, you guys, we know we have a cupcake workshop, and you're gonna be making cupcakes, handmade cupcakes with a professional baker. It is gonna be April from Confectionally Canine. She does the dog treats. She also has another bakery called Confectionally Yours. And one of the cupcakes you're gonna make is the Grinch. $30, includes instruction, material, beverage, and dessert. Join us this show. Okay, fun things down here. I'm gonna move quickly. I love this. This is the Angel, $18 here. Some great little Pimpernel Christmas coasters. Pimp. Just their pimp coasters, $10. These are fun. These are the vintage, made in England, little, she said they're paisley candlesticks. I think those would actually be correct me if I'm wrong, I think they're the poinsettias. I mean, I do have a green thumb. $26 for the set of 2. A nice little cookie mold back there, $12. The Hallmark Christmas plate, $28. There's so much noise going on here. I'm like ADHD in full effect. The bells, the music's a little bit too loud, and we're filming and I don't have time to turn it down. I could, but then I have to edit. And editing, you guys, this just takes a lot of time. Oh, this is great. $52, vintage metal general store display shelf. Oh, you know what's great? So she has this one. See how it's staggered like that? From an old I have one of the old racks, the spinning ones from an old vintage general store. And what I'm gonna do this Christmas show is I'm gonna put little Christmas balls in it. Isn't that fun? And tinsel and whatnot. So you can spin it and get what you want, but you can also buy the whole unit. So get that. Oh, this came in last show. Vintage print, large, very elaborate frame. I want you to get a close-up on the detail of the frame. Come look at all of the work down here. See the engravings, beautiful, beautiful piece. So not social distancing, not social distancing. They didn't get the memo about Thanksgiving, but they're having a heck of a time toasting. Dog in the lap, very close, shoulder to shoulder. And then he's popping up to say, 6 foot roll. Guys, huh? Safety first. That's only $58. That's awesome. This is so cool. This came in last show. So it's a kangaroo. He's doing this, but he's actually hugging your fern or whatever's popping out, like an ivy. That's a lot of fun. Concrete, heavy. And not just heavy, very heavy. I love how she did that. Garden statue planter, $165. And she says, as found. And you want to know why? He's cracking. He has a little crack. Maybe? I don't even think that's what that's about, but he's great, in great shape. This is fun. Okay, you guys, this is an antique dough bowl. Speaking of dough bowls, we do have dough bowl candles this month. Just rolled those out, and they are selling out like hotcakes. And there's a lady, if you're watching this, your candle's ready for pickup. I don't have your number. So it's ready. You paid for it, and it's a beauty. It's like this big. I should have gotten your number, sorry. Anyway, this is an authentic dough bowl. It is $98. It's a primitive, it's oval. I want to tell you something. There was a second one in here. It was this big, this big. Guess where it is? Bing! My casa. I got it, I bought it. I did, paid that, I needed it, and it's the most expensive dishware we have in our entire house, but worth it. It's a showstopper. You need to make a big salad to fill it up, but it's awesome. I love it. So anyway, we can be twinsies. Get it, and we'll be twins. Some candles in there, not made by our vendor. Just kidding, Gina. I love you. Okay, this one is a vintage Westinghouse circa 1950 hanging street lamp, $175. I love that. That's incredible. I don't know why no one's bought that. That is beautiful and bulky, and it belongs in an awesome kitchen. A beautiful piece of tin back there as well. We've got the weather vane, $295. That's a great one. That's a horse. And then we've got this one over here, the eagle. This is the classic one. You guys, I believe this one is from New England. I could be wrong, but that one is $448. It is from the 1930s. My eyes are so bad. That's what 2020 has done to me. 2020 vision? No, that's not what happened this year. 2020 blur. Fog. It's literal. Okay, coming on over here. Little art decorative elephant, super cute, $45. Are you hot? As, what's her name? I think hot. What's her name? Hot. Who's that singer? I like it, hot. Anyway. Somebody messaged me, $12 on those little vintage salt and pepper shakers. She's got 2 sets. You don't know, is it Shakira? Not Shakira. What? I don't know. Anyway, butter dish, fun. $16, now I have that in my head. Candlestick, $16 over there. The vintage amber Purex bottle, oh that's cool, $12. A little mailbox, $28. All kinds of fun things. Oh, Papa Yellow, I love this. I don't know what the price is on this, but this is adorable. Come back to me if you want that. Oh, the little ants, those are salt and pepper, $12. If you live in San Marcos, you need those because everybody in San Marcos has an ant problem. And then you can get the big ones and they can scare away the little ones. Get that. Trust me. Tell me if it works. $4 on these cute little dishes. Those are darling with the roosters in them. You guys, this is a vintage handmade strawberry gathering tray for $42. If you have a little strawberry patch, you need that. And if you don't, get it anyway. You know what you can do? Berries, blueberries, plums, raspberries, and apricots. Done. Done and done. Okay, come on over here. This little vintage iron gate, $98. Oh, you know what? If you have a cool house, because I know you do, well, let's just say you need this for your house. You know why? You know those dog doors, like the cheesy, like plastic dog doors that you can never open. They're like weird to open and whatnot. Or then the kid-proof doors. Those are just ugly, if we're gonna be honest. That's what you need instead. That's awesome. That's awesome. Don't let your kids fall down the stairs. Put that up there. How are you gonna get in and out yourself? It's not my problem, but your house is gonna look cool. $98. This is an old milking bucket, right? I love the patina on that. Only $25, you guys. Galvanized bucket. Remember? Milk your cow. Here's another one. $18. She's got a few of them. She's got buckets coming out the ears. Please ask for assistance. That's what Mary's telling you. She's a Mary Garden statue. $125. She doesn't really want to be touched, but did it anyway. $125. Come on over here. Oh, I like this one. This is a great little vintage mailbox. $38. This one's incredible. If you lived at 2337, come get your mailbox because Gina stole it. Over here, you guys, some fun things. We have a frog, $28. If you have a frog in your throat, come get that. $12, vintage little chicken. This is a little, look. Put a recipe card in there.
I'm hungry. Feed me with a recipe card.
$12. Wooden box with tree decor. Very Christmas-y, like that. The vintage metal little birdhouse, the star on top. Again, Christmassy, $16 on that. Some great frames. Those have been here for a few shows, as well as the stained glass. Last month, somebody said, do you have any stained glass? And I said, I sure do. Turn to your left, because they were in my booth. I said, turn to your left and look at those pretty little things. She didn't get them, so they're still here for you. Oh, milk bottles. These are great. Those are fun. $68 galvanized, you guys, with the 4 milk bottles. That's really cool. You know what you do? You put that in your kitchen. If you have a nice little display counter, put that in your kitchen. Or, no, go local, get goat's milk, drink goat's milk. Listen, did you hear that? I went like this. Like, what are the odds? I tapped my toe on a leaf. One leaf in the whole barn. What are the odds? But segue back to the milk. Go get goat's milk and then put it in there, and then you have a real milk thing going on. And get the wax caps. Those are cool. Those are the legit. I like this, you guys. So I was telling Gina how I'm kind of obsessed with like the galvanized, not the galvanized, the what are they called? My brain. Enamel. The enamel trays and dishware. She goes, oh, me too. And then she upped me with a text message, and I opened the text message, and guess what it is? Their entire kitchen is all the beautiful, stunning white enamel. The whole kitchen. And it's all vintage, and it says like coffee, milk, butter. I was so jealous because I'm the Betty Crocker house, and I ain't got that going on. So watch your back, Gina. Okay, come on over here. $18 on that little vintage one. We've got $12 on this one. Cute little cup. Look at these. These are great for camping, and not only camping. The other day, all my dishes were in the dishwasher, and I have one. And I was like, oh, because I don't normally drink out of it. I poured my coffee in it. You want to talk about retaining heat? That retains heat. It's great. They're understated. People don't understand how great those are. Oh, this is one of those vintage paper cutters. We have 2 of these in the barn. One is for sale for only $45. The other one is not for sale. Why? Because it cuts the paper that wraps your Brick and Barn purchase. Huh? Putting it to use. This is an old blue metal travel trunk, $28. That's a heck of a deal. She's got another trunk down here, not sure the price. I'm gonna move fast because I'm talking your ear off. Oh, I love this corner. This is fun. This whole vignette is just awesome. Look at how she did this. A lot of games, the little scooter, a lot of vintage look going on. Battleship. You sunk my battleship. Sure did for only $12. This is from 1981. I played this. That tells you how old I am. Okay, an educational board, reversible, $48. That's from 1912, you guys. 1912. Incredible. Jenga from 1986. I love Jenga. If that's not sold on day 2, I'm buying it. Hold me to it. Hold, camera, lady, hold me to it. No, it's not sold by day 1. I'm gonna buy it. Remind me? I love Jenga. It's good for the brain. Makes me nervous though. Pulling out that last one. Checkers, stencils, the antique bowling pins, $65 on those. Those are incredible. Put those on your mantle. Those are awesome. Benjamin, if you're watching, no, that could be cool in the parlor. This is great. I love the little scooter, $75 on that. This is one of my favorite vignettes right now in the barn. Vintage fan, $92. Does it work? It does. It's a Hunter fan. Someone asked us if it works. It does oscillate as well. It not only works, but it's gonna work and then it's gonna go. That's what it does. This is fun. $98 for this vintage wrought iron stone and plant stand. A lot of weight on that little guy. That's make a statement. A globe, the globe does light up, $98 on that. Another fan, oh no, this one oscillates. Maybe that one doesn't. Because this one says it does and that one doesn't say if it does. I could be wrong, but this one does oscillate for sure. And this is a GE fan, $95. Great little cabinet, $265. Some incredible quilts. I love these quilts. One thing, I don't know if you guys know that Gina is a very talented seamstress. And so she makes these flannel reversible receiving blankets and burp cloths. Because that's what's fun about a newborn is they burp all over you. And that will protect your beautiful clothing, such as this garb I have going on. Okay, follow me over here. See, she didn't know I was filming, so ignore that. I don't know what that's about. Come on over here. Some fun things, vintage bowls and dishes, and oh, she also makes these. Remember how I told you she's a seamstress? She makes these. So these are only $12. These you clip onto your dog's leash, and then they have poop bags in there. They're biodegradable poop bags, so you could technically dig a hole and put the bag in the earth, and it will sprout a little poop blossom. There are a lot of bags in there, but to choose from, she sews them. They're awesome, you guys, $12. You can't beat that. I need to get one. Remind me to get one too, camera person. Oh, I like this. This is the entire set, you guys. It's from the 1970s. The Metlocks Poppy Trail sculptured daisy set. You've got 8 dinner plates, 8 salad. Come on in and check it out in detail. 8 dinner bowls, 8 salad, 7 or 6 other little bowls, salt and pepper shaker, the sugar bowl as well. The whole thing is $85, you guys. Make a statement this Thanksgiving virtually by Zoom with this set. You can cut a turkey or maybe not, and then serve it up to your guests via Zoom on that. Can you tell I'm bitter that we can't get together? Okay, duckling, vintage cast iron duck, hitching post, $65. Oh, calling all ranchers. Hitch on up to that, that's awesome. We've got a great cutting board for $24, a little set of silver plate napkin rings for $15. This is a great little bowl, handmade decorated wooden bowl set of 2, $38 for the pair. See how it's all burnt in there? That's a lot of time, you guys. And then look at this side. Mom. Did Mom make it? Maybe. Was it for Mom? Maybe. We don't know. Betty Crocker Christmas cookbook. We love Betty Crocker around here. The old vintage aprons, we've seen a lot of this. I like how she has her rosemary drawing there. We've got the vintage herb drawing rack from a tobacco plantation. It says $20 each. I don't know what is each. Each strand? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, probably. Come on over here. These are great. Remember how I told you guys I always had the idea to do a headboard for a bed and line it with these? Line them all up. That would be a really cool headboard for a kid's room. Well, you can get some of them here. $6 for each of those vintage rulers. So much noise going on in here. Santa, terracotta. He's $38. You guys remember the enamel, her enamel kitchen? Come check out this. We've got some fun little scoopers and ladles and whatnot for $8 each. Coming on over here, some of these are repeats, but I don't want to overlook them. We've got the vintage suitcases for $45. This one is $32. This is a Samsonite. This is from 1940s. Coming on over here, talk about the epitome of the perfect stool. That's this for $84. Vintage oak. It's the bent wood. It's very, very tall. It is tall. When I go to sit on it, I'm kind of like doing one of these because it's a little high for me. But you might be able to sit in it. Coming on over here, we've got the antique smoking stand for $45, the vintage little collie over here for $28, a little vintage mirrored vanity tray, $28. Someone came in the other day and asked if we had mirrors to set things on. Well, that just came in, so she heard your cry. We've got a little the little basset hound statue for $56. Leslie, glazed and confused. You asked if we had any of those. We do. The antique oak gentleman's dresser with the hat box drop front, remember? Top of the morning to you, I put my hat on, I put my hat off. And there's some books in here. You have to speak in a little British accent every time you open that. Hat over here for $16. Some bling in your life for $38 with the gold little candle holder. Very ornate, very elaborate. Yep. And then if you come on over here, we've got these great vintage wrought iron lanterns, $98. Someone asked if those are actually like rigged for electrical. They could be, but they're not. So what I would do is get a big chunky candle. You could order a custom one, custom scent from Brick and Barn. We have our own line of candles. So pick your favorite scent and we'll just make it for you. And then you put big, beautiful candles in there and light up your life. Come on over here. I like this dresser. This has been here. It's $125. It's the Pin and Cove, the dovetailing Victorian East Lake dresser, $125. Very, very sweet. It's a custom paint job. It has the crystal knobs. Darling little piece, great for a girl's room. If you're looking for a white dresser, this is a great one, $125. Got some great paintings over here. People are starting to buy paintings right now. As you enter kind of the winter season, people stop buying kind of their fountains and their bird baths and bird houses, and they start to move into like kind of like cozy pieces. And this is a really good one, $65. It is a primitive farmhouse painting. We've got our concrete cherubs over here. Angels in the house right now, $58 for Christmas. Never been a better time to get those. A jar of buttons. Oh, you know what? I kid you not, you guys. I need, whoever buys this, can you crack it open at the register? Because I need that button, just the one. And I don't want to pay $18 for a button. So here's a true story. I just discovered a store, a secondhand store. And I went in there and I got some good stuff, some really good stuff. And I'm not a shopper, so I was super excited. And I got this awesome sweater, big cozy neck and like thick and blah, blah, blah. And so my husband and I just went on this assignment for a writing gig. And so we were out and about and I wore this sweater thinking I was kind of cool at this restaurant. Lo and behold, we sit down with the chef, the head chef, owner comes out, has mezcal with us, drink a wine, glass of wine, we hobnob. He's a very famous chef. He's coming to Brick and Barn. He's staying with us. I'm so excited. I kid you not. I'm telling the camera woman this too, so isn't that, you didn't know that? I'll tell you all about it later. Anyway, very, very exciting. So anyway, I think I'm like looking the part Meanwhile, the showstopper of this beautiful sweater is the button. Button's gone. So we get in the car, we go back to the hotel, and I tell Benjamin, I'm like, well, that's fun. And my button, where am I gonna get that button? Here it is at Brick and Barn. It's in that jar. So if you buy this, can you just stop at the register and give me that button? I'll give you $1. Fun story. Come on over here to the snowman, terracotta snowman. Get him and get the Santa. $38 on him. Some great doors. People ask for doors because then they want to paint them and they want to distress them and they want to change them up. These ones are great, you guys. Only $35. Very heavy. How do I know they're heavy? Because I help lift them. Some great chairs over here. $48 on this iron planter chair. This is what you do. See the base? You put a plant in there. Or if times are really tough and you don't have plumbing, chamber pot. I mean, come on. CDs, not vinyl, CDs. Who has a CD player? Not me. Not me. Did you see how I did that? Not me. Kept going. I don't have one. But I had quite the CD collection. And guess what it primarily was? You're not going to guess this. In fact, if I tell you, you're going to be, maybe you'll lose respect for me. Hip hop! Hip hop and rap! I know it all. Biggie, Tupac, Smalls, Dre, Warren G, De La Soul. I know them all. So my whole CD collection, I gave it to my nephew, and they all had the warning label on them, like the parental guidance. My sister wasn't happy about that. Bad aunt, bad. Bad Tia. Okay. Oh, she's got some great little oh, she's got these the what are they called? The patterns? Not the patterns. There's another word for it. The patterns? The fabric patterns. But you can make some fun crafts and whatnot for only $6. So go through those. This vintage poster. We love this. Frank Sinatra, Gene Kelly. You can't beat that. It is from On the Town, the vintage poster for $98. Some great little pieces back here. You guys, this is incredible. $8. Are you kidding me? So one of the things that Gina does is she occasionally will bring in some awesome pieces that are French, right? She had those adorable French postcards, and my little niece, Anna, she's the artiste of the family. She loves all things French. So she gobbled those up. Anna, you need that one too. And here's another one for $8. Yeah, there's another one there. Okay, moving on over here, a little itching. Don't touch your face, COVID. $35 vintage lamp over there. Coming on over here. Oh, this, you guys, was outside. But she moved it in, $98. Beautiful tea cart. It is vintage and it does wheel. We have a couple others that don't wheel. Guess where they are? My section. Come over here. I don't know if we went full circle, but this is a nice little side table. This is $189 antique mahogany hand carved table. It is a Windsor half moon. There are 2 of these in the barn. One's here, one's in my section. Not trying to compete, just sharing the love with myself. Come on over here. Last but not least, this little tiny island. We've got an elf. Do you guys love the movie Elf? Do you remember the part where does he jump on a Christmas tree? There's a scene where he I remember when I saw that for the first time, I laughed so hard. The tears started coming down my face. I started wheezing and I couldn't breathe. And then I watched it again and it was even worse the second time. Rent that movie and watch it on Netflix, Elf, and get to that scene and tell me you can't watch it without dying laughing. Okay, so there's an elf right there. $24. But man, can that girl sing in that movie. That blew me away when she started singing. It's like she's almost as good as me, but not quite. Come on over here, $12 for this little elf. We've got another storage box or a makeup organizer for $42. Oh, look, you could put your foundation and your little blush brush right there, and your mascaras and your lip liners and your powders and whatnot, and just bedazzle your face. Come on over here. Corn! Somebody, are you gonna say it? Say it on camera, you know my line. Lend me your ear. There it is. Iron cornbread pan for only $16. Some fun little weights here. You know when you get the vintage scales and you're like, oh, I love it, but it's missing the weight. Well, you have no excuse. Here, a bunch of really old weights, $25, $8, miscellaneous prices in there. You guys remember this? This is to make the Cuban cigars. Smoke toke, if that's your thing, $52. European cigar press mold for $52. Come on in here, take a little look, a peekaboo. Do you see it? Isn't that nice? And then this is great, a vintage Presto press, wood tennis racket frame support. This would make a really great picture frame, you guys. That is a brilliant idea. Who came up with that? She did on the tag. $26. I love it though, huh? So that's what you would put your tennis racket in from back in the day. But that's fabulous. That's a great idea. You know what? I'm gonna buy that. Sold. I'm buying that. Sorry. It's my dad's birthday. And he played tennis. And we just did our family portraits here at the mini photo sessions with unscripted photos for $50. I'm gonna frame it in there. Are you tearing up on camera right now? Because it's a sweet gesture. Huh? Sorry, that's sold. Ignore that part. Okay, and a coffee maker, a coffee grinder, that's fun. $48 on that, $149 on this antique bird cage. It's with the stand, you guys, $149, beautiful little piece. And last but not least, a wool blanket. We always love our wool blankets, unless our dogs get a hold of them. $52, that's a no, $52 is the pressed chair. And the blanket, the wool blanket, is only $8. I think that's sold too. And on that note, don't miss the show. The 4th, 5th, and 6th. What else can I get?